Greetings. It's Jeffrey Guterman here with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and I've got a ball game set to play. Let me just get situated here.
Want the effects of Viagra, but faster? Meet Rose.
Hey JC, how are you? So we have the California Angels at the Baltimore Orioles. I saw you had a game streamed. I dropped in just for a minute, but then I had something I had to do. The California Angels lineup: Paul Scholl at third, Fregosi at short, John Stone in center, Reichart in left, Hinton at first, Repose in right, Rogers catching, Knopp at second, and McGlothlin starting with no record. I hear you, JC. For Baltimore, it's Buford at second, Blair in center, Brooks Robinson at third, Frank Robinson in left, Powell at first, Blefary in right, Johnson at short, Echebarren catching, and Hardin, the pitcher. And I think Belanger is hurt right now. There he is. And the Orioles take the field. We're in Memorial Stadium. This is the first of a two-game series. Paul Shaw leads it off. Pitch from Hardin, 1-7, walked him. So Shaw is on first. Now here's Fregosi. Shaw, 1-15, 1-12, not being held. Here's Fregosi now. Fregosi, a bunter. It's hit right back to Hardin for the bunt. .5A speed. Fregosi 1-15. Beats it out. So he beats out the bunt, and it's first and second. With nobody out, here's Jay Johnstone. Pitch to Johnstone, 2-6 right-handed, flies it to left. And under that is Frank Robinson, 1 out. Now Rick Reichard. Pitched to Reichard, 4-11 right-handed, struck him out. 2 down. And Chuck Hinton is the batter. Clutch situation. 1-5, double 1-5. It is a double. To left. Scholes scores. Fregosi to third. Stretching. The New Year's Eve's game is scheduled. Fregosi rounding 1-15, 1-16. 2 outs, 1-18. 1-19, they'll let him score. So a 2-run double by Chuck Hinton. As Hardin gets tagged for 2 runs right off the bat. Here's Roger Repose. And the pitch from Hardin. 5-11 left-handed, single 1-8, and it's a 9. Line to second and a beautiful catch by Buford. and the side is retired. But 2 runs for California. Here's McGlothlin now. Don Buford leads it off. .110, right-handed, grounds it to second for Knopp, and he throws it to Hinton, 1 out. Now Paul Blair. .59, right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. And Brooks Robinson, the batter. That's 3-8, right-handed, lines it to third. Caught by Scholl. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Jim McGlothlin. We've gone 1. It's California 2, Baltimore nothing. Top of the second, Jim Hardin back on the mound. Buck Rogers leading it off. .45, switch hitter, batting left, grounds to short X, our first X today. Johnson, 317. 15-3 throws him out, 1 away. And here's Bobby Knopp. .43, right-handed, fly ball, right X. For Bluffrey, 4-8. 15-4. And it drops in for a base hit. Bluffrey couldn't get it. Knopp on first, and here's McGlothlin. A bunter, but 1 out. Knopp on first. The pitch to McGlothlin. 4-7, right-handed, struck him out. Second strikeout for Hardin. And here's Paul Scholl. .43, whoop, that's a negated. Now we roll. 6-9, right-handed, and home run, 1-8. He's got the power, and it's gone. A 2-run home run for Paul Scholl. We have a house rule. If I forget to do the chaos, the roll is negated. It's a priori. Paul Scholl with the home run. That's his first of the year. Now Jim Fregosi, the batter. 2 outs, nobody on. 4-0 now, California. .410 right-handed struck him out, and that is the side. But 2 more runs for the Angels. It's 4-0. We're heading to the bottom of the second. I'm finishing this cup of coffee. This will be the last one, and I'm going right to the other stuff. Oh. Here's McGlothlin, retired the Orioles in order in the first. He'll face Frank Robinson to lead it off. 6-7. Double 1-3. It's a base hit for Robinson. 1-19, 1-18. Being very borderline. On a 5. Being held. 1-16. Here's Powell now. Pitch from McGlothlin, 5-9, left-handed, struck him out. 1 down. And here's Kurt Blefary. The pitch from McGlothlin. 6-10. Left-handed catcher X. Rogers 2-15. 3-2. It's going to be a clean foul out. That's 2 away. Now Davy Johnson, the batter. Robinson's still being held. 5-12 right-handed, grounds it to first X. Hinton 4-22. 2-4, that's going to be a base hit with 2 asteroids. Robinson goes to third and holds. And here's Andy Etchebarren in a clutch situation. And the pitch 2-6. It's hit well into the gap for a double. It'll score at least a run. On a 2-6 home run 1-9. It was 15. Robinson scores. Johnson rounding third. 1-14, 1-16, 1-17, 1-16. Here's the throw. And he is safe. A 2-run double for Andy Etchebarren. And that narrows the gap to 4-2 ball game. And Hardin comes up. Etchebarren went to third on the throw. .53 right-handed, grounds it back to McGlothlin. X, he's a 1-7, 11-1. E7 roll. E7-4 could be trouble. It is an error and a run will score. An error by McGlothlin. Bringing home Etchebarren, it's unearned. And it's a 4-3 game. Hardin now on first with 2 outs. And Don Buford the batter. That's a possible wild pitch. No. Full count to Buford. 3-9 right-handed, grounded to second, and the side is retired, but 3 runs. 1 of them unearned. And after 2, it's a 4-3 ball game. And I'm moving on to the other stuff now, Kathy. Just gonna take a super micro. Indeed, Kathy Hardin. Oh, God, that was good. God, that was tasty. Oh, that was so tasty. It's a 4-3 ball game. And Hardin takes the mound. John Stone will lead it off. Here's Hardin now. 1-7. Grounds it to second for Buford. And he throws it to Powell, 1 away. Here's Rick Reichart. .39 right-handed, flies it to left for Frank Robinson, 2 outs. And Chuck Hinton. 1-8. struck him out. So it's a 1-2-3 for Hardin. He gets his fourth strikeout. It's 4-3 California. Baltimore won this one real world 3-0. Got to enter my particulars here. Looks like neither team played on the 12th. We're just going to double check here. No. California and Baltimore, neither did. Of course not. It's the second game. Just two games. Rojas and Bergmeyer pitched for California in relief. And Eddie Watt came in for Baltimore, just as a guideline. Eddie. Rojas and Bergmeyer. There's Bergmeyer. I think Rojas is carded. Here he is, Mini Rojas. Wow. Okay. We move to the bottom of the third. It's Jim McGlothlin on the mound. And Paul Blair will lead it off. There's the pitch, 112. He walked him. So Blair is on. Not a threat to steal. Brooks Robinson, the batter. He's a B bunter. Have him hit away. That's a possible wild pitch. McGlothlin's rating is a 7 or less. And it is a wild pitch by McGlothlin. That one got away from him. Blair goes to second. And it's a full count on Brooks Robinson. One 7 right-handed, grounds it to short. A. No holds. I think he's going to hold there. Yes, he is. Blair holds. One out, Blair on second. And Frank Robinson, the batter. Here's the pitch. 4-7, fly ball right for Roger Repose, makes the catch, 2 outs. And here comes Powell in a clutch situation. Okay, McGlothlin with Blair on second. Clutch situation. .510 left-handed walked him. So that'll be first and second with 2 outs. And Kurt Blefary. And this too is a clutch situation. Look at that average, 200. He did have 15 home runs. Blefary at the plate. That's another possible wild pitch by McGlothlin. 1-7. It is not, but it's saved by Buck Rogers in the dirt. Runners hold. So it's first and second with 2 outs. Pitch to Blefary. 5-4 left-handed, grounds at third X. Scholl, 221. 15-2 throws him out, and that will retire the side. So the Orioles don't score, they leave 2. It's a 4-3 ball game. And out comes Jim Hardin on the mound. Okay, Hardin will face Roger Repose to start off the top of the 4th. .18 grounds it to first, and Powell takes it to the bag. Big man carrying it over. 1 out. And here's Buck Rogers. .26 right-handed, pops it up to first for Powell. 2 outs. And here's Bobby Knopp. .37 right-handed, fly ball to left for Frank Robinson. He makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3. And it's also 7 in a row for Jim Hardin. Out comes McGlothlin. And Davy Johnson, the batter. 4-9. End home run 1-7. 1. Does he have the power? He does. It's gone. Davy Johnson has tied the game with a solo shot here off McGlothlin. was a 4-9 and home run 1-7. And he's got end power. And that's the first home run of the season for Davey Johnson. Whoops. It's a 4-4 game. Here's Etchebarren. .6'2" right-handed, single 1-16 goes through his second hit of the ball game. And now Hardin due up here. A bunter. Got a few rolls. Got the Havoc roll. Got the infield position roll. Infield is in, he's a B. We got the roll hit back right to McGlothlin. A B, bunter. That's 5B, and it's good. The sacrifice bunt by Hardin as McGlothlin throws to first to get Hardin the sure out. Etchebarren on second. Not exactly a speedster. He's a 1-9. It's inexcusable. Has to work the, push those legs faster. You gotta run faster. That's all there is to it. So Etchebarren in scoring position with 1 out. It's a 4-4 ball game with the home run by Johnson. And Buford comes up, he's 0 for 2. The second baseman grounded out to second twice. Whoop. There's another possible wild pitch. And it's not. It's in the dirt. It's getting wild there, Jim. Here's the pitch to Buford. 1-2. Oh, he hit him in the buttocks. Buford, switch hitter batting left, turned in reflexively on the pitch and got hit on the buttocks. Right smack in the middle of it, so his hip is okay. Buford now takes first, Etchebarren on second with 1 out. And here's Paul Blair. Oh, Christ, you got to try to find humor in life. Here's the pitch to Blair. 5'10", right-handed. That's a ballpark slash. Right-hander 1-9 goes through, and Etchebarren will hold at third. McGlothlin has loaded him up after allowing the home run to Johnson to tie this game. It's only 1 out. Infield back for Brooks. .44 grounded to short. This could be a double play. Fregosi 230. 237-2, and it's a force out. He throws it to second to get Blair. Everybody else moves up, including Etchebarren, who scores. And the Orioles now take a 5-4 lead. A bases loaded B. So Brooks Robinson on first, Buford on third, 2 outs now. And here's Frank Robinson. .268, 15 homers, was hurt a bunch. McGlothlin trying to get out of this inning. The pitch to Robinson, 2-6, and he walks Robinson to reload the bases. Actually, it's first and second, I'm sorry. Yeah, and Buford on third. Bases loaded. And here's Powell. Oh, Lord. That's a possible balk or pass ball. That's a possible pass ball. McGlothlin's pass ball. Oh, what do we look at? Oh, yeah, we look at the possible pass ball. Do we look at the T rating? Oh, shit. Christ. Oh, we look at Buck Rogers. Pass ball is a 4. That's what it is. It is not a pass ball. Pretty sure that's what it is. That'll take us to a full count. Yeah, that's what you look at, his pass ball. What else could it be? And we did. His rating is 4. So it's a full count on Powell. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Pitch from McGlothlin. 6-6 left-handed, walks in a run. And that's 3 runs for the Orioles to make it 6-4. And we're going to let him pitch to Blefary here. Base is still loaded. .411 left-handed, ballpark blast. 1-7. Blefary has the power, but it's caught by Roger Repose out in right field. And the side is retired. But there were 3 runs. Could have been worse. And after 5, it's 6-4. And they're going to hit for McGlothlin. Allowed 6 hits. Walked 4, hit 1. Struck out 2. And allowed 5 earned, 1 unearned. And the new pitcher next inning will be Minnie Rojas, who pitched in this game in real world. Minnie Rojas. Phew. Let's see who's going to hit here for McGlothlin, facing Hardin, the right-hander. Eddie Kirkpatrick pinch hit, and so did Jimmy Hall. I don't have to do it, but it's a guideline. Especially early in the season when you're not sure who's on what team. It looks like if I'm interested, Jimmy Hall is on Cleveland. And he wasn't very good. So I could probably get away with not using him as a pinch hitter. Kirkpatrick will lead it off. Kirkpatrick will be the pinch hitter for Jim McGlothlin. Against Hardin, who has retired 7 in order after allowing 4 runs in the first 2 innings. Oh, shit. So here we are, it's Eddie Kirkpatrick pinch hitting. Okay, Hardin now. Into his windup. 6-7. Left-handed, grounds to second X. Buford 432. 2-4 goes through, base hit. Eddie Kirkpatrick has led off with a single. And Paul Shaw is the batter. Oh, Christ. Got a nice little iced coffee here. Took some doing to fix up to keep me tanking. Paul Shaw is the batter. Hardin from the stretch now. The pitch to Kirkpatrick. 2-7 right-handed, walked him. I'll tell you. Now the Angels have first and second off Hardin. And here's Fregosi. See if the Angels can mount a comeback. It's a 6-4 game. And Fregosi the batter. Pitch from Hardin, 3-6, walked him. So Jim Hardin has loaded the bases with Angels. It's Fregosi on first, Shaw on second, and Kirkpatrick on third. And it's going to be the prankster coming up. Kathy Hardin for the Angels. Jay Johnstone, very young. Did hit 261. This, you know, it's good, above average for this year. Bases full, infield back. And the pitch to the prankster. That's going to be a 6-9. Left-handed, hit well by the prankster into the gap. And that's going to at least tie up this ball game. Kirkpatrick scores. Scholl scores. Fregosi rounding third. It's a 6-9 left-handed double. Almost a home run. But he has W power, so it worked in his advantage. A 2-run double, and we have Fregosi rounding third. That's no joke. Yeah, that's no joke. Fregosi rounding third with the 7th run to take the lead. 1-15. It's no frickin' outs. 1-16, no hold. 1-14, he'll hold with no outs. And that's going to be it for Jim Hardin. Wow. That is it for Jim Hardin. A little break in the action. 4 innings. Did not retire a batter. 4 hits. Walked 3. Struck out 4 and has allowed 6. It's a little early for Eddie Watt. A little early for Eddie. We're going to see if Mo Drabowski is ready for this. This is that kind of game. Just want to check if Mo was on this team. I think he was. Yes, he was. It's going to be Mo Drabowski coming in. So you wonder, why is it Hardin was pulled when he hasn't reached fatigue, his first endurance inning, the 7th intuition? Mo Drabowski, a prankster himself. Comes to the mound. He's at the mound now. And he's digging into that rubber, making it his own, and he's going to be taking some warm-ups. It is a 6-6 ball game. 2nd and 3rd, 0 outs. Hardin will get no pardon. Absolutely not. In fact, he could end up being the loser of record if Fregosi scores, let alone Johnstone. It's Johnstone on second, Fregosi on third, nobody out, and Mo is ready. And coming up is the bonus baby, Rick Reichart. I'm just sipping away on my beautiful iced coffee. Oh, that is so refreshing. Oh, so refreshing. Second and third. Infield is back. They're gonna try to avoid lots of runs. They're gonna try it here with Reichart. Here's the pitch from Drabowski. The infield is back. I don't know why, but it is. 2-7 right-handed, grounds it to short, A plus. Second and third, let's see if it holds. That's a 5. It was a 2-7 grounded to short. Second and third, A5 if runner on short, batter out, runner advances. And there goes the tie. A ground out. They did get an out, but Reichart gets a run batted in for knocking in the 7th run, and now Hardin is the loser of record. And again, he will get no pardon. Hardin. Now it's only 1 out with Johnstone on third. Maybe they've learned their lesson. They hate to get burned, but they'll bring the infield in here. The prankster on third. 7-6 ball game. Here's the pitch from Drabowski to Hinton. 5-10, fly ball left. That's going to be deep enough for the prankster to tag. And there's Frank Robinson making the catch. And the prankster comes home. And now it's an 8-6 ball game. Third run batted in for Chuck Hinton, and it's 2 outs, nobody on. They've cleared the bases. What an efficient inning for the California Angels. Here's Roger Repose. We can close Hardin out now. 4, 6, 8 runs. How do you like that? Good thing we took him out. Drabowski's done fine, so he let up a fly ball, but, Here's Roger Repose. 2 outs, nobody on. That's what I say, quite efficient. Nobody on. Meaningless chaos roll. Pitch to Repose. That's going to be 2-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that will retire the side. But a whopping 4 runs for the Angels. It all started with Kirkpatrick, who singled, pinch hitting for Hardin, for McGlothlin, who allowed 5 earned, 1 unearned in 4. And now Minnie Rojas will take over with a 2-run lead. Minnie Rojas is on the mound, taking his warm-ups. Minnie played only 3 seasons in the bigs, and this was his final season. One of those very obscure people. Rojas died in 2002 at the age of 68. Whoa. His full name is Minervino Alejandro Rojas Landon. He's Cuban. 1970, he and his family were in a very serious automobile accident that killed 2 of his 3 children and left him partially paralyzed for the rest of his life. Fundraisers were held to help. Isn't that a shame? 2 of his 3 children. Exactly. Bill Ivamy, I'm just reading your text, Bill. Very serious accident. Well, this is going to be for many here. Minnie Rojas takes the mound. Oh, Lord, you got to be so careful on the road. Leading it off will be Davy Johnson. It's an 8-6 ball game. And by the way, McGlothlin is not eligible for the win. He only pitched 4 innings. Let's see. Let's go for Rojas. The pitch to Johnson, 3-12. It's hit well. It's a ballpark blast. And it is gone. First pitch, Davy Johnson, his 2nd of the frickin' ball game. Oh my. Look at that. What a game this has been. What a game. Let's look at that again. 3-12. Right-handed ballpark blast. Right-hander is a 1-7. It's a 1. And he's got the end power. So it's his 2nd home run of the game and his 2nd of the season. And right now, Davy Johnson leads the Birds as a team with 2 home runs. And that makes it an 8-7 ball game. Now here's Andy Etchebarren. Andy 2 for 2. Pitch from Rojas, 1-7, struck him out. They really don't have much on the bench worth using at this early stage. And here's Mo Drabowski coming out to hit. I'll be darned. So Drabowski coming out with 1 out, nobody on. He's a 3 WR. Okay, Rojas now, 1 out. Drabowski, 3 WR. 1-7, grounds it to second for Knopp. Throws it to Hinton, 2 away. And Don Buford is the batter. Rojas, 6-8. Switch hitter batting left. Single 1-2. Oh, it's a re-roll. The whole goddamn thing is a re-roll. 110. Right-handed, grounds it, chops it to second for Knopp, and the side is out. Well, 1 run. Minnie Rojas gets McGlothlin. Minnie Rojas does allow a home run, but he is technically, I guess you'd call him the winner of record at this point. Very, very, very interesting ball. Let's just get that ice in there. It gets kind of diluted, iced coffee, when the way I make it, but it's a very refreshing, even when it's diluted. Even when it's diluted, it is just a very refreshing beverage. Very refreshing, Kathy Hardin. You see that? Top of the 6th, and Mo did a very good job when he came in, getting taking care of McGlothlin. And Mo will face Buck Rogers to lead it off. It's California 8, Baltimore 7, and a pretty remarkable ball game thus far. Okay, here's Mo now. The pitch to Buck Rogers. 5-7, switch hitter batting left, struck him out. Mo Drabowski. And here's Bobby Knopp. They may have Rojas hits. Why don't you, JC, why don't you, you have an ice maker? Do you have lots of ice? Make coffee and make it really, really strong. And then put the stopper in your kitchen sink, fill it up with cold water, then place the coffee pot with the hot coffee and submerge it into the sink. Let it cool down. and then fill a tall glass with ice. Better yet, do it halfway with ice, then fill the cup half up, then throw more ice in, and then fill it top, and make sure the coffee is made extra strong, unless you like it diluted like me. To me, it's just a refreshing light drink with its being diluted. Here's Knop facing Grabowski. That's just my recipe. Oh, it's redone. Oh yeah, there was no one on. Let's see if we can let's see if we can. We're gonna retrieve that roll. We're gonna retrieve that shit. We are gonna enter replay mode. Yeah. Well, you know, maybe you shouldn't have any because of your heart. You know what I mean? God, really sorry to see that going on. And we're in replay mode here. We're gonna take that roll.
Fill it up with cold water.
Take that roll on Bobby Knop.
With ice. Yep. Made extra strong, like being diluted. Oh yeah, there was no one on. Let's see if we can let's see if we can. We're gonna retrieve that like diluted like me. To me, it's just a refreshing light drink. With its.
Here comes the roll.
Here's Knop facing Grabowski. That's just my recipe. Oh.
And that's the roll. It's a 5-5. It was moved by me since, but it's a 5-5, and we're going to look at Knop, and that's going to be a strikeout. Third strikeout for Grabowski. Yeah, decaf. Absolutely. Absolutely, JC. Go for decaf then. In that case, you'd be in good shape.
Oh, was that redone? Oh yeah, there was.
So Grabowski, very impressive in relief thus far. And Minnie Rojas is going to come in to hit both pitchers. Interesting. Rojas is a 1 WR. Here's Rojas now. 5'6", right-handed. Struck him out. Oh my, mows him down. That's his fourth strikeout in 2 innings. And isn't that neat that Minnie Rojas can stay in this freaking ball game? Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take a little break. Rojas will come out for the Angels. Oh. We'll be right back. doing a little field maintenance here. It's right where the wires are. God. That's a little better. I can't believe it's only 11:43. You know that? Jesus. Minnie Rojas is set to pitch the bottom of the sixth. Blair, Brooks, and Frank will be up. They trail by 1. Here's Blair. .37 right-handed, pops it up to short. And that's for Fregosi, 1 out. Now here's Brooks. .612 right-handed, fly ball right X. That's repos at 2-5. 3-2 and right. That's going to drop in. Repos could not get that. Wait a minute. 3-2. Yes, it drops in. So Brooks on first with a base hit. And here's Frank Robinson. Okay, here's Robinson now. Brooks on first, 1 out. Re-roll. Three-eight right-handed single, 1-5. It's a base hit. Oh, Brooks goes to second and holds. And here's Boog Powell. Strabowski came in for Hardin. Here, I hit here, and that's where I brought in Rojas. This is Rojas's second inning. First and second, 1 out. Powell at the plate. Three, 4, that's a grounder to second. The runners will move up. Second and third, 2 outs for Bluffery. This game is as close as can be. And this is a clutch situation. 1-8. Pops it up to first. And Hinton makes the catch, and the side is retired. And we're going to stay at 8-7 now through 6. Now, I just got to take some garbage out. I'm going to close the door. I'll be right back. Oh. Thank you very much. We move to the top of the seventh. Mo Drabowski in his third inning. This is his first endurance inning. Top of the order, Paul Shaw to lead it off. .610 right-handed, grounds it to short X. Johnson, 317. E17 roll. Wait a minute. Looking on the replay for a second. Okay, it was 11. And he's at short. Yeah, it's an E. It's a E roll. That's going to be 6. Johnson 617, and he throws him out. Scholl is retired. Here's Fregosi now. Thank God it's afternoon. Lord. Pitch to Fregosi, 4-6. Right-handed, single one, lines it to third, 2 outs. And here's Johnstone. 1-7, grounds it to second, and that's the side. It's still, though, 8-7, Angels. And Minnie Rojas takes the mound. His third inning. Davey Johnson leading it off, 3 for 3, Johnson. with 2 home runs. One of them off Hardin, off McGlothlin, the other off Rojas. 6-7 right-handed, double 1 to 4, flies it to center, 1 out. Now here's Etchebarren. 6-10 right-handed, ballpark slash. Right-handed hitter, line to short, 2 away. And with 2 outs, Strabowski will hit. He's a 3 WR, 2 outs, nobody on. 4-5. Right-handed, flies it to right. And Repose makes the catch. Very unusual game. That's Strabowski's second at bat in this ball game. We move to the top of the 8th. Strabowski in his 4th inning of relief, near perfect. I mean, he's retired every batter, but he did throw a sacrifice fly. Reichart will lead it off. It's Angels 8, Orioles 7. Here's Reichart now. 2-6, and he struck him out. That's the 5th strikeout for Strabowski. Now here's Chuck Hinton. Holy cow. Isn't that interesting, Joel? Thanks for that information. You saw it on Reddit. Wow. That's pretty cool. Here's the pitch to Hinton. 4-4 right-handed, catcher X. Etchebarren 3-3. 18-3. Fouls out. 2 down. Strabowski has retired the first 11 he's faced, the only 11 he's faced in relief. Here's Repose. 2-7, and he struck him out. That's the 6th strikeout in 4 innings. He's pitched awfully good. I unsubscribed just in time. Those bastards better not charge me. Bottom of the 8th. Mini Rojas, the winner of record in an 8-7 ball game. Here's Rojas's 4th inning. Endurance, top of the order, Buford. 6-6, switch hitter batting left, flies it to left. And under it is Reichart, 1 out. Here's Paul Blair. Four right-handed catcher X. Rogers 215. 7-2 pops out. Both Grabowski and Rojas impressive here in the middle innings. Now Brooks Robinson. 4-9, single 1-4, lines it to short, and the side is out. We're heading to the 9th. Here's Grabowski. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the 9th, the Orioles are down by 1 at this point. It will be Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, and Kurt Blefary. Okay, here's Buck Rogers to lead it off. Three-eight right-handed, pops it to first, 1 out. And here's Knopp. Rojas comes out on deck. 1-8. Single 1-17, that's a base hit off Grabowski. Now here's Rojas, 1 WR, D bunter. We'll have him hit away. Six, right-handed, flies to center. 2 outs. And here's Paul Shaw. It's a re-roll. Six-nine right-handed, grounds it to short X. Johnson again, 317. 6-3, throws him out. We're heading to the bottom of the 9th. The Orioles are down by a run here, and it's been Minnie Rojas. He did allow 1 run, but he's the winner of record. Full endurance, Frank Robinson leads it off. 5-10 right-handed, fly ball center for Johnstone, 1 out. Now here's Boog Powell. One 3, grounds it to second. And that's for Knopp, 2 outs. And it's all up to Kurt Blefary. Left-handed hitter, he has power. 200 average. But he can knock one if you're not careful. Here's Minnie Rojas for the win into his windup. And the pitch to Bleffery. 2-3, he walked him. And it's going to be Davy Johnson now on a 2-3 right-handed walk. That's Bleffery 1-12 running. Mark Belanger will come in to run. If there's a double no asteroids, you'd be sorry you didn't. Belanger, the pinch runner. Davy Johnson at the plate. We'll decide who would come into play right later. Actually, I'd put we'll figure that out later. We would put Buford in left, in right. And well, we'll figure that out later. Belanger 1-15. 1-19 stealing. With Rojas -1, 1-18, being held 1-16. Belanger going for the lead. On a 5. He does not get the lead. Being held closely. Here's the pitch. Rojas to Johnson now. 5-5 right-handed, pops it up to second, and Knopp is under it, and the game is over. The final, California 8, Baltimore 7. Came right down to the end. I'll be back with a recap in just a minute. 4, 5, 6 hits. That's 6 hits. So there you have it. California 8 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Baltimore out hitting 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors. 2 home runs by Davy Johnson. Shaw hit his first. Both pitchers, both starters, McGlothlin and Hardin, with troubles, and then the game was taken over by the relievers. Rojas gets the win, 5 innings, 1 run. And Drabowski, who was even better than Rojas, 5 runs, no earned runs because Hardin allowed 8. So it's a very unusual ball game. I hope you enjoyed it. I was a little disjointed. I'm gonna add this to my miscellaneous category. I hope you enjoyed the ball game. Thank you, Kathy Hardin. We'll see you later.